Welcome to the Business and Bullshit podcast. I'm Steve Murray with my co-host Don Brown. And when I first thought of this concept, I wanted to uncover the secrets to growing businesses online and how to make money. So when I think of how to make money online, it's no one better than a person who's made multiple millions of dollars, that has been on Shark Tank, has went to an HBCU. And first of all, let me just say, nobody makes money from selling air fresheners. Nobody makes over $1 million from selling air fresheners. So tell me the secret right now before we do anything. How did you make $1 million+ and have Barbara from Shark Tank invest in your company as a business owner and entrepreneur?
Yeah, man, that's a great way to start it off, Steve. So shout out to everybody. What's up, everybody? I'm Don Brown. Happy to be here with my guy, Steve, marketing guru, marketing genius. That was a great intro, so I won't give too much background there. I'll get straight into answering the question. Really, it was building a community, and I think the thing that set us apart with RideFrsh, it continues to set us apart, is innovating in a space that didn't have any innovation. So if you think of the main competitor, the little trees that everybody knows about, when they think, as soon as you think car freshener, you think about that little tree. They weren't forced, because they had no real competition. They weren't forced to innovate or update the product.
That's
See what I'm saying? So
yeah.
we came in with a better design. We had the song lyrics about driving, but we also had the tech and convenience element of sending it to people's doorstep every month, because it's a convenience item. It's an impulse purchase.
Yeah.
So nobody remembers or puts air fresheners on their list when they go shopping. You just see it in the gas station, see it in the car wash. Oh shit, my car stinks. Let me go get that. We changed the buying behavior behind it to just have it consistently, and it was a good thing for people to have. So that's how we did it, and we, as you know, Facebook ads guru, right? We built a business and a community a lot with digital marketing and digital advertising, but it was too cheap at first. So we had to find a way.
What was your price point?
It's still relatively inexpensive, but it was, basically $5 for 2 air fresheners. But in order to be able to advertise online and make money, we had to make a subscription.
Yeah.
Because I can't,
The acquisition cost is going to be too high.
And shipping even, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So we were forced to innovate and say, how can we compete? We had a product that we felt like was better, and basically created an experience for people.
Yeah.
It's an air freshener, but it's really a way to set people apart, which everybody wants a little something to make them unique, to make them special,
Yeah.
And so that's what we did. We built a community around that.
No, that's brilliant. See, this is my thing, and I wanted you to share that before we even got into the purpose of the pod, because
absolutely.
All right, first of all, there's a few things when it comes to podcasts and business and being black. To me, sometimes you can tell me if this is true for you right now. Do you run into where people stigmatize you or look at you like that can't be a businessman? Because first of all, you're a 6-foot black guy with braids, and you wear jewelry.
Yeah. Rapper, athlete,
yes,
one of the two, maybe both.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. I've been getting that my whole life. I used to get real offended by that. Well, you don't think I could be a doctor? Why don't you? But then I learned to use that to my advantage, right? So instead of being why do you think I'm just an athlete? I've been golfing a lot lately, and every single time I'm on the golf course, especially if I could drive the ball real far, and that's the first thing they say, where'd you play at, buddy? You know what I'm saying? That's the first question I get every day. And I used to talk to my dad, yo, why? And he son, you are 6'4", 250. You got braids, you wearing expensive clothes, you look like a fucking athlete. That's what they gonna think about you. But in the business world, I learned to use that to pleasantly surprise people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they just thinking it's this and this, and then it's better off for them to have that perception, because once you start articulating yourself, or once you convey business ideas and they understand you're a businessman, now it works in the reverse. Now they're more surprised. Now they all on me, because they wow, he's intelligent. And my thing is, I can sit back and be offended by it, but it's that doesn't help me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use it to my advantage.
Exactly.
You feel me? So that's the way I look at it.
See, to me, I always see anything what you identified with what you and your brother did with RideFrsh, and how when you go to the golf course, people are yo, he's black, he must be an athlete. I feel like those are considered white spaces, or places where people have competitive advantages. Like Charlemagne the God always says, like black privilege, right? I look at myself and I go, my perspective growing up in black culture, growing up around, I never even knew a white person until I got to college. I swear to God. I never knew a white person until I got to college. So all of my experiences and going to the club and all of the things that are social.
And you
that
from DC.
Yeah, it was Chocolate City when I'm growing up. Yeah, back then for sure. But when you're young, they say, hey, focus on your academics, right? They push you away from your social growth. But for me, I've found in marketing, my social experience is a competitive advantage in business. So when people meet me and they're like, wait, I don't expect much from him, and then I over deliver, they're going, oh wow, wait, you have a master's. Oh, you have,
Shit,
you know.
I didn't know you had a master's, bro. Congratulations. Goddamn, right?
That's when I was 24. Actually,
you ever told me
all
that?
three, me, my sister, and my brother all have masters. That's a whole nother conversation, but I always felt like, you know, that's a thing that changes the trajectory of a family for my family. Like that's a standard now. Like my niece and nephew do not think like it's not obtainable, right? And I think that's the same.
fire, though.
The parallel when we go into business, right? That's why I love, like, that's what I love about you. You built a 7-figure business. You have an ad agency. You went to an HBCU, and you're hyper professional. But you look how you look.